Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here. Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Tua. They're going deep for Hill. And that nearly an interception here on his opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Tua sets up to pass it. And that will be incomplete.
Execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their initial possession of the game. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for a Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling, held it to an okay gain.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. From the 10, 1st and goal. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Holding offense.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. Touchdown! Chris Watkins, 72 yards. And the Eagles have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that throw, unbelievably better, folks, than 80 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. Simply incredible. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity, just want to ride there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And the grab by Croft. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now Tua. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
On 1st down, Hurts. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
2 now on 1st down. Out to the right here to Wilson. Touchdown, Dolphins. Cedric Wilson from 13 yards out. And the Dolphins are able to move back in front. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Eagles offense with Jalen Hurts at the controls, ready for their next possession. He's got a touchdown pass in this first half, but he's also been intercepted twice, so he'll be looking to be a bit more careful with the ball here as they start on 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to work. Shifts by him. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, 75 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, 1 play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, 1 play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
I think this is going to lie very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. Room here to run. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. That one goes for 24 yards. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A second down pass play out, but it's incomplete. The offense on third down line, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Tua going to throw. He is going to find Hill here. Finding room at midfield. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. 30, 20, 10, 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. An excellent play there. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did. It came through with a big-time pick-6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away from the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Here we go.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And that is incomplete.
How about like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. On 2nd and 10. Hurts looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Hurts to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. Back deep for Miami, Jalen Waddle. He'll look to set up his blocker. Now a hit and a loose football. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for a Philadelphia touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Short throw hauled in by Croft. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 36, Tua. Short throw hauled in by Croft. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 1st and 10. It's Hurts. Quick slant here to Smith. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Running is Swift. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And off the crossbar, no good. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the 3rd quarter we march. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. They'll run here with Swift. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a 1st. Back to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And he's going to get this down near the 25. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throwing is Hurts. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Working with a 2nd and 3. He'll drop to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Swift. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. One more time with Swift. And diving to try to get the 1st down. He's going to be a little bit shy of the marker. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Waddle. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Tua sets up to pass it. Hard throw, incomplete.
Attention time here critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Three-quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they put in a lot of backups to do it, and they tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Up there. Chance to catch it.
Another example of players in tough spots getting the protection that they deserve. Got to make sure that he's able to catch the ball before you get to him.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And it's a room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Looking middle, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa, and that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, Do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not, and I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
Yeah, this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. 122 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Here's Swift. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On 2nd down, Swift. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. Until then, this game's over. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.